President Trump's speech was not open to the public, but supporters and opponents were on hand near the marina to make their voices heard. Local 12's Meghan Mongillo talked with them and joins us live at Lunken with a look at what they had to say. Meghan?
Well, Rob, we were here at Lunken when Air Force One touched down, and I could tell you the crowd let out a big cheer. We did see a lot of Trump supporters. There were flags and also signs along the route. Even a vendor selling T-shirts and hats. One said, "Built Trump tough." Another said, "Make America great again." But at a rally down the road, there were also signs. One said, "Build bridges, not walls." That rally had 40 to 50 people speaking out against the Trump agenda. They said his infrastructure speech is a scam to sell off the roads and water systems to his political cronies. Here's some reaction from both sides.
I came out today because I had read a little about Trump's infrastructure plan, and I think it's a terrible idea. I think public assets deserve to benefit the community that they're in and not random private enterprises.
It's great. It's been wonderful. And so many of the people our age just think he's the best thing that could have ever happened to our country. I have chills just thinking the greatness that this country's going to move to.
And when Trump landed here in Cincinnati, he got into a black car. That motorcade went into the back of a business that connects to Lunken Airport and then out the front, right onto Kellogg and then right into Rivertown Marina. So he was on the ground for a very short time, just a quick entrance and exit here in Cincinnati. Reporting live at Lunken Airport, Meghan Mongillo, Local 12 News.
Meghan, thanks very much.
And before President Trump addressed a crowd at the marina, he met with families who say they've been negatively impacted by the Affordable Care Act.
I went to my first OB appointment with excitement and enthusiasm and was basically turned away when I walked in, and they said, you can't keep us. And if you want to stay here, you'll be paying out of pocket basically $50,000 just to have a child.
Rhea and Michael Whalen own a small business in Dayton. They say they were forced to use the Affordable Care Act exchanges when having health insurance became mandatory. When the couple was expecting their first child, they were told that related medical expenses weren't covered under the ACA plan, so they had to find the money on their own. Well, this afternoon, I spoke to a Mount Adams man who had a totally different experience with the Affordable Care Act.
I rely on the ACA to get coverage, so on expanded Medicaid it was immensely helpful because I had to go to the emergency room within the last year, and what would have otherwise kind of crushed me financially ended up being very, very affordable.
Majority Leader Mitch McConnell told President Trump the Senate may vote on new health care legislation by July 4th. It continues to be negotiated behind closed doors among Republicans.
Well, we know some